Hey guys, it's Becky. If you're new here, then welcome, and if you're already a subscriber, thanks for coming back. Today I'm going to be doing a flip through of my standard Stalogy. This was the first one that I cut down to standard Stalogy size, and I used it from, I think, April. So I've just got this like Christmassy cover on at the moment, which I will take off. I don't leave my covers on when I store the Stalogy. I will leave the plastic cover on, I think, because it was a bad job of a cut down. You can probably see more now, like where it was cut down and where it was taped and things, but you can't see that when a cover's on. And I did hole punch it to put a little thing down. I mean, you can see like how it goes. Like, it's kind of like that. I've never known a planner to do that before, but the binding, perfect, held up really well, and I did shove it with loads of stuff. So in the front I've just got this piece of vellum, and I'm not going to say where things are from. If you want to know something specific, you can ask me. Didn't really use this. I didn't really, I always have this in my planner. I didn't really use a lot of this stuff. So I've got discount codes, stickers to make, stickers to buy, purchases, brain dump I didn't really use very much. Sorry, that's my husband. He's gone out to get some bits and he's been ringing me constantly. I'm like, come on Chris, use your own brain. So this I used as a YouTube planner kind of thing. This is how I just plan ahead my videos. I write them in pencil, and then when I've done them I write them in pen. I like having them at the beginning of the planner as well, because I can always flip there. April was the month that we got our little Nico, our little cutie there. God, he's changed since then. And I started it on the 18th of April. Yeah, 1 day per page. I pretty much stuck to 1 day per page in here. This is a DK Designs kit, and then I had a little project section, summer holidays idea, a little brain dump. That's what I love about these blank notebooks, is at the end of the week you can just do notes. So I've got another brain dump, summer holidays, and then this is a vanilla paper co kit. I always do a this week. I change up what I track in the week, but I just basically list what I do during the day. Down here I have my reoccurring tasks on the left hand side, and that's just pretty much what I've been doing in here. This is when I was working on what I wanted to do for a monthly reset, when I first did my monthly reset, which my January one is coming soon. Some days I used it more than others. I can tell that I wasn't feeling very happy there. What I'm going to do in my new one is at the bottom I'm just going to write like my mood for the day at the end of the day. So whether, you know, whether I was like really down, didn't really do anything, because this I didn't do anything, so it'd be nice to know how I was feeling that day, because obviously I didn't get a lot done. But then this day I hammered out some filming, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos in 1 day. Love looking back at these kits. They're just stunning, aren't they? They're just stunning. That was Chris's birthday. I do like putting my highlights here. I didn't do a monthly highlights. I started doing a line a day because I did look back in one of my bullet journals, and I had a line a day and I really liked it, but I didn't continue it. And then this was my first kind of like reset video. It's my August goal, so it's my September reset, and basically I wrote down some goals for August. Did I do my I wrote down some routines that I wanted to follow, and then I went straight in. I wasn't decorating the months like I normally do. I mean, it will start, it's coming up where I do, but before I was decorating the months, so you know, I'd know when I was going into a new month. I think I did that in September. Love animal print. Using it pretty heavily here. It's just this planner is always the planner that I managed to keep up with. I was 40 that day. Fun, fun, fun. Then look at that kit. It's another DK Designs kit. I can tell by the font of the the date covers. I tend to use her date covers. Also, what I'm doing in my new one is I'm using like some character stickers, because I figured out the, so I've got a tally there, put a little haircut sticker there, a little planning sticker there. I figured out that really the Stalogy is my one consistent. No matter what other planner I'm in, I'll always do the Stalogy. So I thought I may as well use my icons and things in the Stalogy as well as, you know, my memory planning. So August I did, you know, how do you feel, favourite memories, was beach trips, watching the sunset, Chris's birthday, my birthday. I got the Switch and was playing Animal Crossing then. Oh, it's summer holidays, so I found it hard being home with the kids. And next month I want to set achievable goals, focus on YouTube and implement a budget. So that was September's reset, and then these are September's goals, which when I did my reset for October, I, you know, picked and choose, not picked, I marked which ones I completed and didn't, and then I did a brain dump. I decided to have a page where I could write down my favourite things as I was going throughout the month. I've took that out now. I tend to write it on a post-it note. You know, if I like something or I see something, I write it on the post-it note, and then it's there for me when I do my next reset. This was a birthday list for Casey. And then, like, this was in September when I was working on, you know, what planners I wanted to use. I think I showed this in a video. So I wrote down a list of what I wanted to plan overall. Just basic things that I wanted to plan. And then I wrote down a list of all the planners that I liked the idea of or that I wanted to use. And then basically I just highlighted the planner and what that planner was going to be used for, and by process of elimination I ended up with those planners and not these planners. So that was a really good, like, little way of seeing quickly what planners you want to use. This is Happy Dyer, love this. This is a back to school one, so obviously the kids went back to school this week. I don't like these emptiness. This is what I mean about a B6 was always empty as well. I wasn't using this page to its full potential, but it's just the same layout. I just find this layout works the best for me. Love these colours. I got my iPhone 14 then in September. This is a DEK Designs kit. I like it because you get so many extras. You can just fill the pages. I bought Nico his first hoodie. And then this is when I started doing like a cover page like I used to in my Stalogy, just to mark the beginning of the month. I did another monthly reflection and my currentlies. Then I did a cover page, and then I did my goals and a brain dump. And then I had a little study schedule, but by that point I had deferred again to the following year. Then it was Willow's birthday list, because Willow's birthday is in October. And then this is what I mean. I set up a monthly calendar, and then I come in at the end of the month, and everywhere I've put my highlights, I write them in here. And then when it comes for me to do my memory spread, I've got it all written out in a month, so it's easier to film. And then we move on to autumn. I think autumn was my favourite time of year in the Stalogy. I loved the cover that I had on, and I just, yeah, I loved autumn. I love all the golds and the neutrals. Some more planner routine for 2023. Some trackers that I wanted to do. This is very full. I'm really rubbish at using trackers. Are you any good at using trackers? I'm rubbish. Another full week there. Did use some little icon stickers there. I just love it. Hot bath and a face mask. Read the Functional Planning Handbook. That's this book by Alexis. She's known as Miss Trenchcoat all over the internet. She brought out this book, Functional Planning Handbook, and I read it with the intention of doing like a video on it. But to be fair, I mean, if you're brand new beginning to planning, it's definitely worth it. But if you've been planning for a while, there isn't really anything in it that for me to take out of it. I mean, I did highlight a couple of things. Functional planning is a productivity methodology that integrates the process of objective setting, project planning, time management and task execution into a holistic process for generating the habit of success within all desired areas of your life. Place where you can get all your ideas down on paper, organise those ideas into plans and manage your time and energy. You know, there isn't really anything in here that when she goes over brain dumps and things like that. I did highlight some bits because I was going to do a video, but you know, the more I read, the more I was like, this is like, you know, this is what I'm doing anyway. If you want me to do a video on it, I will, but it's quite cheap on Amazon if you want to check it out. But that's, I read it in a day. It was easy. This is one of my favourite pages. I love black and white. So I rewrote my planning routines. I always am going back over planning routines just to make, and personal routines, just to make sure that I am consistent. I did a little key. Doesn't matter how many times I do a key, I never use a bloody key. And then we're going into October. Yeah, I did the October cover page. Oh, this was when I was suffering with insomnia. I just did not sleep at all. And then it went into half term. I love this one. I love this one. I think this was a Referral Link Co. kit. Love the colours. And then another one for November. So my monthly reflection. Love this cover page. Love that fox. And the boots. They're just gorgeous. And then there is a brain dump and goals. And then some more highlights. And then I decided to do a monthly overview again in here, but I didn't actually use it, so I haven't continued with that. I wanted to go over work on some goals again. I was trying to come up with my goals videos. This was stuff that I wanted to put into my Teddy Blake bag. This is, I did this like randomly in the middle of the planner when I set it up. I put this here. I don't know why I did it, like it's a complete random space, but it worked out okay because it didn't, you know, end up in the middle of a week. But it was just like a list of things that I could do mental health wise. And the first one is like do the basics. So get up, brush teeth, make bed, get ready. Or you don't even have to get ready. Those three, you know, if you do those three, then you're winning. Do a little more. So put some washing on, fold some washing, clean the kitchen, clean the living room, clean the toilet, hoover. Not all of these things. I mean, like, all of these things are ideal, but you know, just to do a little more. And then feeling really productive, I've got a list of things that I could do there. I just found that really helpful. You've seen my productivity video where I go over how I'm going to be tracking my productivity in my new one, which is going to be done via a key here. And then just marking off what I've done. So if I do anything to do with health or family or any of these, I'll do a little dot. And if I do like 3 things at home, I'll do 3 dots. So just so I can mark off how productive I'm being. Because I think seeing it like gives you more motivation and lets you know that you are actually doing something. This is, I don't really know what's going on. Bit of a, this is a busy week. Productive filming day there. Really like this kit. This is a DK Designs one. Oh, this was a bad week. And then we go on to more pumpkins. Love it, love it. I love it when I get a big kit because I can use loads of stickers and fill up all the pages. These are things that I was waiting for, so I just marked it off as purchases. And then we go on to another DK Designs week. It's when I got my Grumpy Tortoise advert. Willow got 9 out of 10 on her spellings. I had these little post-it notes from, I didn't realise I used to. I didn't need to do a big cleaning, so I tipped that in there. And this was me working out what kits I was going to use for Christmas. So I decorated the pages. I love that box. I love that box. I've got one of those candles. Oh, let me show you this. For those of you that watched my what I got for Christmas video. Here's my tree. It's so diddy. Look at my hand. It's Japanese stationery. It's so cute. Yeah, this is my bubble candle that I have. Yeah, I'm not going to lie and say I did it, because I didn't. I tried. I couldn't. Chris ended up finishing it off for me, because Chris absolutely loves Lego, but I just think it looks so cute. And yeah, another week we go into. My Sterling ink planner was delivered on this day, which was exciting. Oh, and then I got a cold which lasted forever. And then this was December's reset, so November monthly reflection and currentlies. And then this was my goals, and this was the start of December. I need to go in and fill in the rest of these highlights. I did like a Coffee Monster Co. like blue cold thing for the start of December. This is when I had an inner ear infection, so I couldn't even walk. Like I couldn't walk. Chris was away, so I was doing the kids, dropping off and picking up. Sold my phone. Chris got back. We were organising some like Christmas family days, watching Willow on her roller skates. Oh, I got some Olaplex for my hair, which I was really excited about putting on, and it has done wonders for my hair. My hair is like bleach blonde. It's in quite good condition, but it's naturally curly, so it tends to go frizzy. So Olaplex was like really, really good. And I think we're coming up to the end. This is when I started tracking water and sleep. Obviously I didn't fill it in here. I did fill it in my weeks. That tends to be where I go. It was quite busy over this period because it's like the run up to Christmas. Couldn't sleep. You know, when I look back on things like this from a fresh eye perspective, I realised, like at the time, I'm like, I don't know why I'm so tired or drained. I don't know why I'm feeling this way or that way. That's why I want to write down a little spiel of what happened in the day. But also looking back, I can see I was stressed. I was stressed about Christmas. There's a lot of like shopping for Christmas and working out what like was going on for Christmas. I tipped another one of these. So I know, looking back, why I was so stressed. It's because, you know, it was nearly Christmas. I hated this week. I loved the kit and everything, but I just hated the way I did it. I need to get a nice Christmas kit for next year, because I just really didn't like the way that this one turned out. So I finished it on, like, Christmas Day, because it was a Sunday. So I finished on the 25th. And then went into my new one. And then when I got it from the back, this was goals. Chris leaves me little post-its, so I stick them in. I wanted to work out a new way of using the daily page to see if I'd like that. And then I was journaling, like initially I was journaling in it, and that worked. I thought I'll journal from the back and meet in the middle, but I just stopped journaling in it. This was me working out a calendar, more journaling, more notes from Chris. I put 2024 planner set up, but stuff for home. I was going to write a planning routine. This was finances, and then I thought about doing time daily, so I just did a week, but I didn't end up filling it in. I wanted to change my week at a glance, so I put a little sketch there, and then I was working out some trackers and some colour coding. Yeah, pretty much just doing... I set up these Christmas pages to use for Christmas, but never ended up using them, and I think I've got a couple of pages that are left over, but apart from that, that is my 2022. I need to make sure I put something on there that reminds me it's 2022. That's my 2022 Stalogy. And then I've got my new one, which I'm like uber excited about using. I have been using it constantly. Like, I keep adding little things, little bits and bobs to it. but I've been using my YouTube setup already. This is my like planner lineup. This was like for Christmas, YouTube ideas, and this is where I need to do my monthly reset. And then we are currently coming up to January, but I did start this on the 26th of December. So I've just used a kit from Little Balloon Paperie. This was from the advent calendar, and we are on Friday at the minute. And then I've got I wanted to write my goals that I had written in my Sterling ink planner, because I want to test out some ways of using my goals. So I just copied the daily and weekly, I have got a video of this on my channel, into like just a page here, so that I can, if I'm only using this, I can come back and just look at this page. So this one shouldn't really say goals, it should say productivity, because this is where I'm going to track my productivity. But this is just so I can come and at a glance see my goals. I'm going to write any notes I need to make there. This is a little kit from Little Balloon Paperie. I love it. I love the florals, love how it worked out. So, you know, when I'm brain dumping tasks and things I need to do, I can just look at this. But yeah, so that is my Stalogy 2022 planner flip. I hope you enjoyed this video, guys. If you did, give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye.